Jason Gohl was sending romantic and even lewd messages to a police officer. Why would anyone do this, you ask? Well, Jason actually thought he was talking to a 15-year-old girl. When Jason drove to the mall parking lot to sweep the young lady off her feet, he found the tables turned, as now he was the one being swept off his feet to the police station. Let's hear him talk his way out of this one.
Go ahead and have a seat in this chair right here. You're right with you. Need like a water or anything, Jason? You're good? Okay. I'm Jacob. I work with Bismarck Police Department. Do you remember your rights that I read you in the mall?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll read them again just in case, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one will be appointed for you. You have the right to have that attorney present during any and all questioning. You understand?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I don't really know a whole lot what's going on, so I'm hoping you can kind of help me out with that. So I'm hoping we can have an honest conversation. Does it sound like something we can do? Okay. Basically, I got a call from a concerned teacher about one of her students that was communicating with you on her phone. Do you know of anybody that sounds like?
Possibly.
Possibly? Okay. Do you know that girl's name?
Am I being charged with something?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. Well, Jason, that's totally up to you. I get that. But like I said, you said you'd be willing to have an honest conversation. You know, I'm here to work with you, man. I didn't embarrass you in the mall. I'm trying to do this discreetly as possible, but I also got to figure out what's going on because I got a teacher that's worried.
I get that.
Okay. So, do you know this girl's name?
Not offhand, no.
Okay. How long have you known her?
Like one day.
One day? Do you know how old she is?
I think she's 17, I think she said.
17? Okay. Have you guys ever slept together?
No.
You never had sex?
I've never even seen her before.
Okay. I mean, obviously that's the teacher's main concern, you know what I mean, is if she's having relations with an adult. So how did you meet this 17-year-old?
She sent me a friend request on Facebook.
Okay. And how long have you guys been talking on Facebook?
I had already told you that since yesterday.
Since yesterday? Okay. What do you guys talk about?
Nothing in particular.
Nothing? Have you guys ever...
She's going.
Okay. Have you ever talked about anything sexual?
Yeah.
Yeah? Like what?
The one is, the answer is yes.
Okay. Has she sent you any images of herself?
Yeah.
Any naked images of herself?
Well, she sent one, but I it's deleted right away.
What was that picture of?
I didn't get to see it.
Okay. Have you sent her any images?
I think maybe one.
Okay. What was that of?
My private area.
So a dick pic?
Yeah.
Okay. That's pretty common these days. I mean, obviously it's not ideal because she's underage, but... So what were your guys' plans today?
Meet?
And what?
No, we meet at the mall. I wasn't planning to go anywhere from the mall or nothing.
What were you planning on doing at the mall?
Just meet.
Okay. So, I mean, I want to believe you, Jason. But I hope you understand that, like, I'm going to be able to go through her phone to see what you guys talked about. So I'm hoping that this is your opportunity to kind of be honest with me. That way I'm not
I'll
surprised.
be honest with you, there was no intention of leaving the mall.
Okay, but what was your plan at the mall? Listen, Jason, I get it, man. What's out there is out there. You know what I mean? We can't take that stuff back. I just don't want to be surprised when I look at her phone. I want to be able to think of you as an honest guy. Okay? Everybody makes mistakes. I get that.
Well, I haven't lied at this point, so.
Okay. What did you guys talk about doing at the mall?
Meat.
What else?
Meat.
That's it?
I don't remember what the exact conversation was.
Okay. Would that be all right if I looked at it on your phone?
Well, you're gonna look at her phone. Looking at her phone.
Right, but I want to make sure that we're talking about the same thing.
You're talking about the same thing.
Okay. So can I look at your phone and verify what you're telling me is the truth? That's up to you. If you want to let me, great. I can look through it right now and we can try to get this cleared up. If you don't want me to, that's fine too. I would just have to apply for a search warrant for it.
We talked about hooking up.
Today?
Yes.
Okay. What do you mean by hooking up?
Jesus Christ, dude. Figure it out. Ain't rocket science.
You talking about having sex?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, some people use that word for different things, so. So, you planned on meeting at the mall to hook up. I mean, you understand where there's an issue there because
Yeah.
she's 17?
Yeah.
Okay. Appreciate you telling me the truth about that. I know that's not easy. Were you guys mostly talking on Facebook or Snapchat or text message?
Facebook.
Just Facebook? Okay. What that cell phone you have, is that what you were chatting with her on? Okay. What's the phone number for that phone? Okay. And what's a good address for you? Okay. So, obviously, you know that, part of my job is I'm going to have to look at those messages and get them. Are you willing to let me go through your phone and get them, or do you not want me to? Because if you don't want me to, that's fine. I just got to apply for a search warrant. It'd save me a little bit of paperwork.
So I wanted to know if I'm being charged. If I'm being charged, then the answer's going to be no.
Well, I can't really entice you. You know what I mean? I can't say I'm not going to charge you, because that's looked at as coercion. It's up to you, man. Either I can search your phone or you don't want me to. That's totally up to you. Like I said, I would prefer you allow me to search it. That way I don't have to write a search warrant.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. What's the pattern to unlock it?
starts here, come down, up. That's the angle from down.
Okay. I can't really make that out, so I'm just gonna kind of draw it on here. Just because I'm not the brightest bulb.
Start at the top of the dot towards me.
This one?
No, towards me.
This one?
Yes.
Okay.
Straight down. Straight down.
If this is the top of the
Down. I'm looking at it like it would, if it was this way, it'd start the top one right there.
This one?
No,
This one?
that one.
Okay.
Down, straight down.
This way?
Yes, down. Diagonal to the top.
Would you like him uncuffed, Jake?
Down. There you go.
Would you like him on handcuffs?
Yeah, that's fine.
Here, stand up, man. We'll get you those cuffs, okay?
So it's like,
It's gonna be a little uncomfortable because they're upside down here.
The way you had it when you were down it is the way it would appear on the phone if you were looking down at it.
Okay.
This way, that way. That would be like you'd.
Bring this hand up.
oh, okay. So if I'm looking at it
Yes.
like that, it's just, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go hook that up to a computer as long as you're still okay with that and look through that, okay? And I'll be right back. If you change your mind, just holler, okay? I'll grab you a water too, man.
I don't need the water.
You don't? Okay. If you change your mind on that, holler as well. All right, Jason. So I looked at some of the messages, and it looks like you were talking to a girl named. Yeah. Okay. You had said you thought she was 17, but in those messages she said she's 15. Does that sound right?
I don't remember actually.
Okay, so you just don't remember? But you know she was underage?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you ever ask her to send any nudes to you?
I think so.
You did? Jason?
Yeah.
You did? Okay, I'll take that as a yes.
I said yes.
Do I have to be worried about any other girls out there that you're talking to?
No.
Any other underage women?
No.
Okay, because I didn't go through your whole phone. But if I do that, am I going to see any messages of any underage?
No.
Okay. Somebody had mentioned that you maybe had a little bit of meth in your bag. Does that sound right? I mean, I wouldn't be worried about the meth charge when we're talking about the other stuff here, Jason. It's kind of on the bottom of the list.
Yeah, you just basically telling me I'm going to jail no matter what I say, so I'm done talking.
You're done talking?
I'm going to jail anyway, so.
Well, I mean, you can see where I have an issue, right? I mean, a guy your age can't be planning to have sex with a 15-year-old. We can at least agree on that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So don't you think you should go to jail?
No.
What do you think should happen?
I think I should get a charge, but I don't think I should have to go to jail.
Okay. So kind of like a don't do this again? Like a stern
I
talking
didn't
to?
say that.
Oh. Okay. Well, I was more or less asking about whatever's in your bag. Like, do I have to worry about it being fentanyl?
When they arrested me, I told them all the only property I had was a phone.
Okay. So that bag that was on the table you were sitting at was somebody else's?
They asked me what was mine, and I told them the phone.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to have a patrol officer come in here, put the handcuffs back on, and he's going to give you a ride to jail then, okay? If you have any questions...
Can I cooperate or something? Give you guys people that fucking got the shit from?
The meth?
Yeah.
I mean, how big of a target are we talking about?
I can get large amounts from the individual.
What's a large amount?
Ounces.
Okay. I mean...
And when it comes to fucking fentanyl, I could get a shit ton of pills.
How many is a shit ton?
However many I want.
Who's the individual? Here's the thing. I don't deal with that kind of stuff. I can put you in contact with my buddy who works narcotics. Is that something you want me to do?
Yes.
Okay. I can have him come talk to you out at the jail, and absolutely you can cooperate, and that would help.
I talk to him now?
Do you want me to call him and see if he's willing to talk to you?
What's going on? I know my buddy just got done talking to you, but he said that you had some information that you wanted to share. Is that accurate?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you got for me?
I don't know to get out. I can give you pretty good for target.
Well, here's the thing, dude. The crime that you committed today has a victim. Okay, so I can't. It's not like we caught you with an ounce of meth. You know what I mean? So when there's a victim involved, you can't get completely out of trouble. Does that make sense?
Well, I ain't saying completely out of trouble. I mean, I understand just not go to fucking jail. I understand I still have to go to court and possibly get out of jail.
It's not up to me whether you go to jail. The only thing is, say you provide me information and I go out and get 10,000 pills, okay? I can call a prosecutor and say, hey, this guy gave me this information. This is what it led to. This is what he's charged with, and it's up to them what happens after that. I would imagine in a case like this, it might be able to help you with bond. It might be able to help you with something like that, sentence related, but this probably isn't going to go.
How can I give you anything though if I'm in jail?
Well, to be honest, I don't really care. I'd rather have you in jail than give me information if you're out trying to meet with kids. But if you want any sliver of some sort of help, whether it's with bond or whether it's with whatever, getting you into some sort of treatment program or facility, if that's one of your problems, that's about the best that I think I could do for you. And I can't guarantee you that. All I can do is call a prosecutor. So it's really up to you. I'm not going to pull your teeth about it. Make sense?
You can't do anything better to help me?
Do I have anything better to help you?
So you can't do anything better to help me?
No. All right. Sounds good, man.
I just don't know what good it's going to do to just tell you.
Well, do you want me to lie to you and say it's going to do you a bunch of good when I know that it probably isn't? It's just going to... Best I can do, like I said, is call a prosecutor and just say, this is what he told me, this is what it led to. And the decision's always on them, what they do with that. But I'm not going to lie to you and say in a case like this that they're going to drop your charges or anything, because that's just not going to happen.
You know, my charges aren't going to get dropped. What's the point?
Sounds good. I'm good with it.
I'm pointing in the right direction, no?
All right, Jason. He's going to take you to jail here.
Would stand up.
Please don't give him any issues.
I'm going to on my phone so I can get some numbers out of there when I get to jail.
We'll bring it out there for you.
Yeah, I can drop it off later.
And then the jail will let you
Well,
look.
can I get the numbers now so I can get a hold of my boss and let him know I'm not coming to work?
What's your boss's name?
It's under Boss Justin, and then I need Becca's number.
Boss, Justin, and Becca?
Yeah.
Okay.
Into your pockets here quick, okay? There's certain things the jail won't let you bring out. Is there any narcotics on you that they didn't find that the jail was going to? Because they'll charge you for that.
No.
Okay. inside pockets. Okay, your money's in this one. I'm gonna zip it up so we don't lose it. Step up.
Jason Gohl was sentenced to 5 years in prison after he pleaded guilty to luring minors and having meth.